All right, we should be live on YouTube. Hello, it is going to be another OC drawing stream with watercolor.
Yes.
Featuring Miki Beaky. Go live. We're gonna go live on TikTok here.
Hey Dolly, hey Stardust. I guess we can't. It won't fit. Oh, welcome back, Stardust. Glad you're back.
There we go.
We've been pretty
your
busy
OCs
ourselves.
with watercolor.
Yeah. Do you want to get the? Oh wait, OC submissions is already cleared out, right?
I have no heckin' clue. Let me go check. I haven't even thought about that.
Hey Roz, hey Almond.
Yes,
Dolly
it
and
is.
Lexi. Yippee!
Let's go. Permissions.
Awesome.
Student. Send messages. Yes. Save. Let's go chuck this at the top of gallery.
Guys.
All right. OC submissions is open.
I'm so excited. I got a new brush. I got a new brush.
Y'all been talking for like the last entire year about how you're totally fine with the water brush pen. Now
I'm just excited.
you're actually excited.
You know,
I never thought I'd see the day.
I know. Well, this ever focuses. Maybe it will this time. So I'm gonna do a sample
You're
one
like,
again.
Oh, I'm fine with this brush, like a Dahlia type deal. No, I'm fine with it.
No, I'm fine with it. It's okay.
I feel a kitty by my leg. It's probably puppy hair.
Oh, oops. Did I do that again? Man,
Yeah.
I keep doing it.
Sample.
Yeah, I'll do a sample. I'll do Ray this time.
Do it. You can do the girls as samples.
Yeah.
What was I gonna do?
Maybe I'll do Miko then.
Yeah.
Maybe,
I was going to
Ray's more personal, so
content
be flexible.
updates.
It's like a personal flex. So I'll do Miko.
Watercolor OC drawing. We are live. There we are. Let me say hello to everybody. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat at all.
Yep, that's Poppy.
Lexi, hello. Dahlia, hello. TikTok, Michi. Someone joined through a shared invite. Mara. I almost said Itzuna. Pos. Yo. Helven. Pompoof is here. Abigail. Hello, it's good to see ya. XOXO, hello. Aram.
Aaron?
Aarom.
Oh.
Aram.
I actually don't have a
Been waiting for us to be live again. There should be a kneaded eraser in my hand.
Oh, thank you. And it's full of cat hair.
It is?
Not full of it, but there's definitely some in it. I actually should have drawn Miko a little bit bigger.
Stardust, hello.
What I should have done is this. I'm just going to draw this in pen.
45-hour work week this week. That sucks. Hopefully it was enjoyable work. Roz, hello. Almond, hello. Clover, the anime fan, hello. We're doing well. Birthday yesterday. Awesome. Happy birthday. Angels of the Renaissance. What is happening? Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Stuff is happening.
Yes, we are going to be drawing some OCs in watercolor. So this is a sample that I'm doing right now. So this is basically what we're going to be doing, but with your OCs. And if you are interested in participating, you can join our Discord server.
Yes, we do have a Discord server indeed.
Yes, and there's
already. This is going to be a good stream.
This is going to be a good stream.
This is going to be the stream of the millennium.
Hi, Poppy. Look who came to visit us.
Hey, Poppy.
We got a kitty on the table.
We've got a kitty on the table. Hello. She's already
In a
wreaking
good
havoc.
Good girl.
She's already wreaking havoc. Hello, Tira. I'll join. Awesome. Yes, if you're on the YT channel, you can go to the description, and we have a little linky there. You can find the invite on that.
Poppy, go to the box.
Poppy, just... Speaking of box, I need box light on.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, Poppy. Yes, indeed, Poppy.
Yes, it was Poppy.
Hello, happy Friday. Hello, Koi. Hi.
Koi, can you let me know, because it's been a while. Did you get my DM about your shipping information?
Hi. Hello, Ray. R-E-I.
Oh, nice.
It's like a backwards R. The way I yelled that you guys were finally on live.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, I did answer it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'll look at it again. Just wanted to make sure.
Hello, my soul. Iander, hello.
All right, so there is our little sample.
Dahlia, the answer to that is yes. You can, oh my gosh, Stardust. That's such a cute character. What the heck?
And
I
guess
actually love, what?
Oh, that's such a cute,
That's
I love that.
fantastic.
Felicity. Wait, you said Dahlia?
No, I said, Dahlia, the answer to your question is
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Stardust. That's a very cute
I love that OC.
character.
Actually, she's so cute. All right. I always find myself thinking we have enough room and then I realize we don't sometimes. So we're gonna color this little guy. Girl, I mean. And I'm finally using my new brush. I'm so excited.
You have like 3 new brushes.
I do? Oh,
Yeah.
I have 2 new brushes actually.
No, we got 3. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but these are the same brush, so it's technically 3 of the same brush.
Yeah.
Clean my palette. Actually, that would have been good to use anyways.
Hello. Hello. Matt has arrived. Maddie. It's
Maddie,
been a long time.
it's been a while.
Ooh, a white board today.
It's
Watercolor
not,
paper.
It's a watercolor paper. Why is my brush being like this? Do I just need to like?
I don't know. Let me
It's
look
like
at it.
stiff.
That's great.
I mean, I'll try it.
Did you dip it completely?
Yeah,
Did you do this?
I did.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just needed to dip it a little bit
You
longer.
just needed to spep it.
Okay.
Been working on a lot of stuff. Nice. Hello, Captain. We've been pretty good here. I'll move this closer. Hello.
Oh my God.
Guys, pretty crazy, absolutely crazy news. I added a bunch of new songs to the playlist. You wanna check some stuff out? I'll take shuffle off and I'll just play all the new songs.
Sick.
Not all of them are like Japanese J-pop type stuff.
This actually needs to be darker. Ooh, that's fun.
No more of that song. My Anime Academy OC, yes, I absolutely love it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, look at how nice this brush is. What?
You used to
I
only
know.
use this horrible one.
I know.
Everybody's like, what brush is that? I'm like, you do not want to use that brush.
Yeah.
It is cursed.
Okay.
Oster, hello. Tast. It's artsy. Ray, haven't been on in a super long, but gave myself a new artist name tag. Awesome. Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Lao.
Yeah, that's I haven't seen you in a very long
Clover,
time.
the anime fan. Have a good one. Hope your brother gets better.
Yeah. All right. Let's go check out OC submissions. Lovely OCs.
I honestly legitimately vote for Stardust's character.
You know, we may even
I
do
legit
that one.
do. Wait, what
Oh.
paper are you using? I don't know, some watercolor paper?
It's this one right here, actually.
Some
It's a cheap thing that we got on clearance.
bro, look at this. $2.
$2.
$2.
It's Master's Touch watercolor pad.
That's the best paper, which is the one you don't have to pay very much for.
Yep, and it worked pretty good. So,
It's just Master's Touch, yeah. It's
Yeah.
from like Hobby Lobby or something.
all right, we'll do Felicity.
Are you
Stardust.
drawing the OCs? Yes. Follow the rules or I will remove your post, Dahlia says. Yes, there is a pinned message in the OC submissions channel. If you want to join, you can absolutely join, even brand new people. There is no paywall. You can join the Discord server. You can direct message us for the Discord invite.
Okay, we're doing
Ask
Felicity.
for the Discord invite and I'll send it to you. Hold up, I gotta catch up on streaks though. Forgot to respond to the streak that one day. Yeah, we're at 273 if she responds today.
Oh my.
Let's go. Can I post my 2 new ones? Sure.
Yep.
Kireiji, hello.
Make sure to keep it in one
What's
post.
y'all's Discord? You can direct message us on TikTok for the invite. I will send it to ya. We hit 182,000 followers here on TikTok today, it looks
sick.
like. you can go to the linky on our profile, aka drawanime.com, if you want to find the Discord invite yourself. Otherwise, I'll send it to you if you send me a DM. There we go.
Alright, head is done.
Christina and I are actually both in the middle of working on YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I'm making a video that's very different from my past stuff. It involves me green screening into a video game and talking with a microphone, just like this right here. I green screen myself into a video game and talk just like this. And it's an art video. Where do we submit our OCs? So there's a channel with 3 stars called OC Submission. Make sure you follow the rules in the pinned message. It has to be your drawing. You must include your white YouTube or TikTok username so we can identify you in the chat. It must be your OC. You can't do any fandom OCs. And if you get chosen, you have to be in the stream chat.
Yeah, and no fandom OCs, please. Make
Yes.
sure it's your own OC. from
One
your own
post per
world.
person as well. You can't post multiple times. If you have multiple characters, go ahead and put them in the same post.
Yup.
That's it.
That's it. It's not super complicated. Actually, this brush works way better, like absorbing.
Artemis, hello. Joined watching the VOD from a couple days ago. Actually, wait, I'm gonna switch to TikTok. Oh, good.
Awesome.
Yes, Stardust, you owe me one. Guys, what should I draw? Maddie, you already know the answer to that question. Hello, Abyss. The answer is always Miki. Drawing with Mr. Sepulveda.
I would love to see Ray in your style, Maddie.
Did I say that right? Hello, welcome.
What eye color does she
Don't
have?
say
Purple.
Miki, sigh. Literally, like, why would I not do?
I should have
Like,
gotten
let's be real.
Should have gotten a hair clip.
I'm joining the Art Academy in the next few weeks now that my exams are over. Oh, awesome.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
That'd be sick.
Are we still
To
doing the-
describe what I'm only seeing main gate. Oscar, you need to go to the verify channel and click that little green reaction check mark.
Colton, are we still doing the watercolor promotion?
We can.
We can.
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you get Anime Art School, you can get a watercolor. I know that Zebri got.
Yeah,
it
is
recently.
Zebri here? We need a messenger
Yeah.
to get Zebri. Could I send my Mila OC I made at June 22nd? Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's your OC, right? Unless if it's a fandom OC, I would prefer not. But if it's your own OC, that's from your own story, then yes, totally. Fine.
Yes. Bro, I need to buy it, but I haven't gotten the rest of the money, and I've spent quite a bit of it. Maddie, no self-control, Maddie. Listen to this music. This is new
Ooh,
stuff.
that's sick. Kitty's gone,
Where's
unfortunately.
Kitty's?
Kitty's. All right. So that
If your post is gone, it's because the rules were not followed. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, Dahlia. It's fun. We cannot hear that. Oh, you're missing out. Wait. It literally does seem like you can't hear it.
Oh no.
I don't know. If you can't hear it, go to YouTube. It's going good.
All right. Let's see which one.
Cat, hello. Hi, it's been so long since I watched you. It's Vixie / Seiya. I changed my name.
Oh, awesome.
I can hear it, I think.
And it just rolled, just like that.
You tried to. Which one did you try to stop it on?
I don't know.
Well, then just choose the one it really stopped on,
Okay.
I guess.
I'll do
Alexandra, hello. We doing OC drawing? Cat, yes.
Galaxy Prince.
And not
Here?
only that, it's watercolor. Little watercolor
Well,
stuff.
it looks like you're here because I think you're on
I need
YouTube.
Toby.
Umbra.
I need little Toby chubby. Little chubby Toby.
Awesome. Here. Sweet. Look at this OC. Very, very nice. Very gorgeous. So his name is Mikhail. Alright, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you on camera. What's that? Now where do I... I'm I'm so disorganized sometimes. I mean, that's very normal for an artist to be very disorganized.
Look at the baby.
Show through the
Look
camera.
at the baby.
It's hard to. Here, I'll support him.
Look at the baby. Hello, hello.
Bye, Ray. Where the heck?
You're so cute. You're so cute.
I thought I just had my my pencil
You're
here.
so cute.
Oh well.
Not a single thought in that little brain.
Not
No.
a single thought of
Just
except
food.
food
Except food
and poop.
and poopy.
He's so sweet. He's so tired. He's so tired.
This is basically like a no undo challenge at this point because I can't find my my pencil, and so I'm just gonna YOLO it.
Not a single thought in your little brain. You're tired, aren't you?
Oh, I like his hair.
Crap, I'm just missing my new music.
Yeah, you are missing out on your new music. Ooh, my arm is kind of bumped, but it's okay. You guys hear the purr?
You're silly. You're silly.
Yes, don't forget. Follow the rules in the pinned message or the moderators will remove your post. It is foretold in the prophecy.
We've been warned.
I don't feel bad at all when the posts are removed, do I? You cute little face.
Alright. There is Mikhail's line work. Oh, I forgot to add in the wings.
I don't know, Toby.
This feels like, I feel like Fox's character, Angel, and this character would kind of be good friends. Or would know each other.
Hey, baby. Hey, there, baby.
Hey, Hina.
Hey, there, baby.
Alright, we'll use this.
Kitty, good boy.
Alright. I actually really like how nice this brush does. I feel like Colton's gonna be side-eyeing me for a long time every time I say, oh, I love this brush.
I'm not listening to a word you're saying. I'm just snuggling with Toby.
Well, Toby. He's so happy.
Ooh, stretchies.
He's stretching. Kitty.
Did you get another cat? Don't worry about it.
Cat.
Alright, there's that.
Hunks you, hunks you.
And blue. There we go. A little bit of blue to the wings. Whoa, look how dense this is.
Wow.
I don't think I'll add the tiny detail because it's a small drawing.
You're so cute.
Do you prefer short hair because you draw Miki more often than June? Miki doesn't really have short hair. She just has a ponytail. But I agree. I think June should be drawn more often. June's great.
I agree.
So we actually came up with some more lore for June, right? because her family's super rich, she would actually have an imported foreign car. She would have like a Nissan or a Honda, like a 90s drifting one, imported from Japan, that has the steering wheel on the opposite side of what's usually in the States.
So it'll be on the right side. Make it exotic.
Yep. We actually were driving back from something the other day, and we saw someone on the freeway driving what is it called, a Honda Legend, and the steering wheel was on the opposite side, and all of a sudden it hit me like, oh my gosh, we need to have June drive a, because she can get any car she wants, right? Because she's super rich. So, you know, what do rich people do that can afford anything? They're more interested in exclusivity. So
Okay.
it's just like, oh my gosh, she'd have like an imported car. She wouldn't get like a Lamborghini or Ferrari because she's not interested in that kind of stuff. She would get a sick, like 90s drifting. I wrote it down, but I don't have it in here. I had a question about Abby's hair. What would she look like with her hair down and not up? You know, have we really drawn that? I think we've drawn it a little bit. She'd probably have like parted bangs.
I was thinking she would have like front bangs
Front
that
bangs?
are just as long.
That
That
would
are
just
probably
go-
just
but
as
would she,
long
like,
as
push
her.
it to the
She would
side?
probably do like center part bangs, perhaps.
Maybe center part. A GTR? Nah, I feel like GTR might be a little bit too on the nose.
She would go for something that's more unique than like trendy.
June is definitely not into trendy stuff. She totally does her own thing.
She's a quirky girl. All of them are quirky girls at this point, but in a good way.
I feel like June would be more like. Let me switch YouTube accounts. June would be more like. June would be more like this.
Yeah, that vibe.
Yeah, June would have that vibe sometimes. She'd have like a street race drift car. There was another one that was actually pretty sick as well. Let me find it. She might have like a Supra. That could be kind of cool. What round brush are you using to color in the drawings? Honestly,
It is
it's
actually calling round.
It's a round 6 by Creative Imagination Inspirations, Creative Mark. We found it at Jerry's art supplies in like Tempe area in Arizona, and it's like a watercolor brush. It's really nice. It's a round 6. What, June really? Yes, June's probably my favorite behind Miki and Abby. She has the coolest vibe.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, I think Abby's the most interesting. Miki is my like favorite, best girl, because she's like
She's your firstborn?
she's my firstborn, yeah. But Abby's to
most
me
interesting.
is the most interesting. She has the coolest lore and backstory. She's got the coolest kind of like a story that I want to explore. And then June is also really interesting. Miki's not necessarily that like interesting in terms of backstory. Like a little bit, you know, she's like the ghost power and she's like hyper. But like what you see is what you get with Miki, which is like the great part. But there's also not like a lot to discover.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like she is what she is, and she's just her.
Yeah.
Which I think is like, you know, she's a free spirit, and I think that's very nice.
High key curious about Abby lore. What are you guys talking about? We're talking about lore of our characters. So for those who are wondering, if I go to the Discord, what about the Daihatsu Miravan? That Snaz would be more of a Victor.
Yeah, that's more
Would
of a
be
Victor.
more of like what Victor would drive.
She would not do that. She's a bit more sophisticated.
Look up a Daihatsu pickup truck that's propane powered. That's what Victor would drive. Where do we go? character references. So we're talking about these. This is Abby, for those who are wondering. People are going to complain if I don't take war mode off. This is Abby. This is my character. This is her design.
In the Anime Academy universe.
Yeah, in the Anime Academy universe. And as a kid, she looks like... Where's my drawing, my design of her?
Down. There,
Oh, there it is. So this was my original concept art of Abby. This is what she looks like. And she has a jacket that she wears from her dad. That's kind of like a hand-me-down. And she moved around a lot as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so she doesn't really like getting close to people because she's afraid that she's going to lose them as a friend. And so she's friends with Miko and Miki as kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they get into mischief together.
Yep.
I know, I would like to. Why don't we try writing our OC's background more? We talk about it. We don't write it a whole lot. You know, we're pretty busy running our business.
It's definitely one of our goals. We just gotta get settled first.
Dad reveal when? That would be sick.
That'd be pretty sick, honestly. Alright, there's apathy.
Yeah,
Let's go
so
down the list.
we thought it would be really funny if Victor drove like a little teeny tiny truck.
Alright. Ooh, we got more OCs to do. Ooh, this one's fun. Nice, Miko. I really like that character. Alright. Let's roll. And then maybe we'll pick one later. By the way, if you do want to be guaranteed to get drawn,
Yeah, there it
you
is.
can get our Chibi art class. It's $20.
Here it is. This
And
is what
let us
Victor.
know.
This is what Victor would drive. Oh, you can do your thing first.
Saturn. My finger was on it.
Okay. Saturn, you got chosen. This is what Victor would drive.
It's a super tiny car.
Yeah,
Because he's a super big man.
Yeah, I don't. If you want to know what Victor looks like, this is our book, volume 2.
Yes.
Anime Academy: How to Draw Characters, and in this book, we have a bunch of character designs.
No, this is
And
before.
It's before this.
Before Faye.
This is Victor, and he's this big, strong guy,
Tough man.
tough dude. He's an undercover Yakuza bodyguard posing as a janitor, and he would drive that little teeny tiny truck, and he'd barely fit inside of it. So that's his truck that he would use for the school. Victor!
Victor! This one's gonna be fun.
I love it. I love the lore.
I love the lore too. It's so good.
Christina's been taking a mentorship with Jean.
Mm-hmm.
Jean Bond. And she's been doing really fun stuff.
Oh, thanks.
This is
That's
like
feedback.
yeah, this is some of the work that like Christina's been doing. This kind of
I'm pretty
stuff.
proud of that one.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm late for school.
Oh, there's someone in the bathroom with a fisheye lens from top view. There's someone running down the hallway. Oh, that one's pretty fun. You do realize that that's the Y.
Oh yeah, I think
I
it's because
noticed
I
that.
drew the person first, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it's not working out.
That one's
very well.
fun.
I think he totally spies for that one.
This has got like Anime Academy girls flying in the air vibes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking in there.
Yeah. So Jean Bond
Kat.
is teaching Christina to draw in fisheye lenses with extreme foreshortening. Jean Bond.
You just have to say his name like that.
Jean Bond. Every once in a while, you run into someone where it's you have to say their first and last name. It's like it's non-optional. I used to know a guy. I don't want to say his last name, but his name was John, and every single time I said his name, I had to say his first and last name.
Oh.
I don't know. It was just everybody did that for some reason.
Type it to me, 'cause I actually want to know.
Type it to you?
Or not type it, write it.
I don't want to write it because I'm probably going to show this page
Oh, okay.
later. Anime Academy Superhero AU. Yeah, Dolly, I'm super excited. That's going to be a lot of fun. Anime Academy Superhero AU. That would be fun.
That'd be cute.
Shrimp back posture, huh?
I have shrimp back posture right now. You know, haven't played Roblox in a while, and I wouldn't mind getting into an obby game again.
I wouldn't mind drawing a little bit of fisheye perspective for fun today, dude. You know, I actually do kind of want to play Roblox. Do you want to play maybe a little bit of Roblox tonight? Do we want like a little...
I don't know if it'll be a game night, but
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
I really want to work on this YouTube video.
I really want to work on my YouTube videos.
You got
now.
completely confused when Gene drew a grid and he started doing this.
Me? Oh yeah, I got very confused.
He was like, you're like, what?
I was like, how did you get that?
Damn.
Yep. We got a lot of frowny girls, except for this one. Not girls, frowny OCs lately. Felicity is smiling.
You know, TB Choi draws all the time in this quadrant of the grid.
Interesting. Alright. There we got Ronan. I want to yap, but I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Yap with your art.
Yap with your art.
Yap with your art. Just use your pencil to yap. I finally understand what it's like a 30-degree vanishing point is, or like a 60-degree vanishing point is. My world has been
shaken.
Opened. Shaken.
Oops.
My entire world has been like developed. It's been opened. My frontal lobe has been lobed.
Lobed.
I have been frontal lobed. It's like Toby when he tasted Meowgurt for the first time.
He's like, what?
What is this?
What is this magic?
See, like, this is a fun perspective grid right here.
That's a very fun perspective grid.
Lighting when I drew someone wielding fire magic. What watercolor do you use? It's perfect. It's art.
No.
Art pop. I was gonna say
arches,
arches, but I knew that wasn't right.
Yeah. It is Art Pop, the 24 set. Should we zoom in on this a little bit more?
If you want, bruh. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
How about
good.
you do that?
That's good. That's perfect. I like that. These are tiny drawings. One bit of September with this. There you go. It ended up being the same color. Maybe I'll use this. This tone. There we go. Oh, thank you, Moose Goose, for the follow. You got a 2 Artivist? Awesome.
What's up?
She also got the, what's it called? The watercolor set.
Oh, nice. It's a good set.
It is a good set.
It's pretty fun.
And it's pretty cheap. The good thing about watercolor is that once you know how to use it, there's really a lot you can do with it. So it's very nice.
Watercolor lasts stinking forever, too.
It does.
You know, I really like these kind of grids as well, like these bottom ones.
I like that pop of color. Look at that blue.
Ooh, juicy.
Juicy blue. All right. Oh. Next up. Maybe we'll choose one next time. This time. Number 5. Who will be the lucky number 5? Who is gonna get chosen? I may let his skin a little lighter than he is. You're right. But I'm also scared because I don't want to wreck him. But I will make him a little bit darker then. All right.
These drawings are going to be a little bit pale.
Yeah.
Because they're quick and it takes a long time to build up watercolor.
Yeah. This should be fine though. I covered the white. Ah!
What?
Well, a little bit of the blue smudged.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is what happened. It's because it's a very small drawing, so a lot of the excess water gets in. And it's also a different paper than I'm not used to, but I think it looks fine.
It actually is different. It's like not as absorbent, right?
Yeah, it's not as absorbent. Saying manifesting on over
I
me to be.
like this.
Oh,
This
one's great.
perspective grid is really fun.
Oh, that's good. Who will get chosen? Ooh, that one's pretty, Toto. Oh, this one's cute too. You know, I'm gonna just go by vibe. Which one like just strikes out to me the most? Oh, that's cute. Why no iPad today? Because we're trying something new. This is our OC drawing with watercolor instead, because we gotta, I don't know, felt like it. Felt like it. Oh, this one's cool.
Ooh, that's fun.
That one's
Whose is
really
this?
fun. That's Miko's.
Oh, it's Miko's.
Yeah.
I like that.
That one's fun.
Stream, refresh. There we go.
All right, let's keep looking. Victoria's.
What? We ran out of new songs.
What?
I'll just restart the new one.
Abigail's OC. Oh, this one's so pretty.
Oh, I love that.
That one's gorgeous. Marzipan.
Oh, I
that's
like that a
lovely.
lot.
They're so nice. I'm missing people's OCs. Oh, Cinder. Oh, that's fun, Maddie. Nice. These are gorgeous. All right. I think my vote will go for Arissa Toe's OC. I just think that this one's just very pretty.
That is nice.
And we haven't had a smiley character in a while, so I'm gonna go for someone that's a bit
Let's
more
go. Smiley characters. Everybody's like, This one's like,
smiley. Yeah. Toe, are you here? I know you're here, but
yeah, Toad's right there.
okay.
Emo season, yeah.
I like her because she reminds me of Tira.
Let's see. Where should we put our next? Actually, this is a really good exercise as well.
I need a clip. I need a hair clip.
Do you?
Yeah, my hair's getting my hair's bothering me. I'll be right back. 1 second.
What perspective grid, chat? That's a fun grid. I like that one. And then we put one down here. This is a pretty fun grid. I like that. What's up?
How does this one look? Bigger.
I could
Kinda weird.
I could iron my clothes on that. It's nice though. I like it.
You do?
I actually really like this grid right here. Like POV or drawing, it takes place right here.
Oh, yep.
That's a pretty sick grid. I'm currently in the middle of making a perspective video on YouTube, and it's interesting. It's actually really fun. Lots of OCs posted.
Yippee.
Ooh, I know. Let's put a grid put a perspective shot right here. How about that?
Oh, that's a good one. That's cool.
Sick.
Alright. There's the sketch, or not sketch, but drawing. Oops, I realized I was not moving forward. Ooh, I got the perfect blue and teal for this. So let's start off with the teal. Yeah.
That's a cool grid. It's like a 80s synthwave type.
Yeah,
deal.
it's cool. I like drawing long people, but the person is a shorty. It's funny. Alright. A little bit. Ooh, I don't want that skin tone. It needs to be pale. There we go.
What if we have a grid?
That's good.
I think this is actually a really good exercise here. Like you just draw like multiple perspective grids like this.
Yeah. Mika, if you really want your OC to be drawn guaranteed today, you can get our Chibi art class. But if you're going to be joining this event, it's usually through a roll or we just choose on our own. There we go. I actually want to give her a little bit of lip tint because that's actually really cutesy and demure. I want to use a little bit of this alizarin crimson.
This would be a crazy.
I wish I could do a bigger drawing of this character because she's just very pretty. But oh well, this will have to do. All right, and there is Arissa. Yeah. Yippee! Wait, I forgot her little thing on the top of her head. Boop. There we go. She does a little bit, yeah, Artemis. I agree. It's like a Vera and a Tira, but like blue. All right, number 6. Who's gonna be lucky number 6? Colton, how about you choose?
I'm locked in.
You're locked in? Alright, then I'll choose. That one's fun. Alright, we're just gonna roll. So this is how usually these are chosen, is just through scrolling. Boop. Cinder. Mia.
Oh,
Bye,
very nice.
Bye, Noel.
Oh, this is a sick.
Mia, are you here?
It's a sick grid.
It's a kitty. I suck at drawing kitties though. Mia is here. Awesome. I will try to redeem myself with kitties. I think I'll go for more of like an anime style then. this one's cute. Yeah, we'll do that. That's a little Cinder. Hey, Kritcan. What more are we gonna do today? I mean, like, how many of these are we gonna do? Or you mean, like, what else are we gonna do besides OC drawing? Cinder. What else? I don't know. I think we're just gonna do this today. Locked in. He's as gray as Toby and Applejack. Nah, he's grayer than that. Orange tip. Nice. And orange wings.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, thank you.
Those are fun.
And orange eyes. I'll do a bit of pink. Pink ears. Alright, there is Cinder. Actually, I want to add a little tiny shadow. Just to make him pop out just a tiny bit more. He's the only one with the shadow right now. Maybe I'll add actually like a little menacing look. That's cute. I really like that. Got 3 kitties. Yep. Colton's gut feeling says that we might have one more cat.
I feel like we're going to find a cat, like in the bush or something.
In the bush.
I don't go outside really, but
All right.
what if we did like a school bus instead of this? Fish island.
We saw progress with Poppy and Applejack's relationship.
Oh yeah, they're buds now.
They're buds now. But more like Poppy still is more like tolerating him, getting used to him. And one time I caught her sniffing him and then licking a little bit on his jaw. And then after that she tapped him. And
was
after
like, I hate
that
you.
it was like done.
I hate you. You're an idiot.
That's what Poppy's like to Applejack.
Yeah, he's like Taka. She's like a tsundere.
Poppy is sticking
Boop. Oh, I did Cinders again, but we'll do the one above it. Taki, Cutie Pie, Derp Dude. Well, that one's fun. Actually, I really like this guy. Oh, that's fun. Maddie was gonna say that. What? That she's a tsundere?
And then
All right.
these are all like the windows.
Are you here, Cutie Pie? Yes. Looks like you are. Awesome. Oh, he's a cat. Okay. Has any of you played the new Mario Party Jamboree? Because we played a game the other night and we thought it was like okay. The voice for like you got a star, it's like so anticlimactic because then now they're like you got a star. I'm like I don't care. I want something like satisfying. Like you got a star, congratulations. But instead they're like you got a star. Wanna see? Can't see? Oops, sorry. There we go. I realize that I'm too zoomed in, so I don't realize that it's not there. Let's see. looks more like a dog than a kitty, but he's very cute. This guy, derp dude. All right, we'll do that, and I'll write his name here, derp dude. Is it okay to use your art as a piece in art fight?
I don't even know what that means.
I'm not sure what that means. Do you mean like, if I'm not participating in art fight, I don't know if that would really count. How do I get my OCs drawn? You can join our Discord server and put your OC in OC submissions, or if you want to be guaranteed to get drawn, you can get our Chibi art class. And you can let us know, and we'll have to check in. But yes, you would still have to join the Discord then.
I'm finally starting to understand this a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. I need to do more of those. I would say my favorite thing to color with this brush is black hair, because it's very graphic, and this pen works really well with it. Amen, as I screenshot your art and put it in as an image in art fight as a ref.
I think your drawing of their character, maybe.
Oh.
Is that what they mean? Is that what you mean? Only if it's her drawing of your character.
Then yes.
Then that would be fine.
You have permission.
Obviously, you can't claim you drew it,
Yeah,
but I
they
don't
say,
care if you give credit.
yeah.
It's not like it matters.
Yeah, it's a free thing anyways. Can't find the Discord link? You can find on our profile. It's a link in our profile. But if you can't find it, you can DM us asking for the Discord invite.
I'm drawing a school bus in a 45-degree fisheye lens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem, Oscar. What kind of watercolor? This is Art Pop watercolor. Oh, we might need to check DMs for
Sure.
people invite, but let us know if you DM'd.
Sorry, guys. The art practice must continue.
Yeah. That's also why I didn't know that
Yes, you can send a direct message and ask for the Discord invite if you want to join. Otherwise, I don't know. I have nothing, I guess. I don't know.
Alright. You've got the pink ears.
See, like this line right here would be straight because it's in the middle of the lens.
Oh.
Even though it's not the middle of the bus, it would be straight. Right?
So I'm
Because that's how a
confused with-
45-degree fisheye lens works.
So you
What?
say that this is the middle of the lens.
Yeah, the middle of the circle.
So where's the horizon line? Up here?
The horizon line is it's a 45 degree.
Okay.
So your horizon line would actually be this line up here. Like that.
Yeah. Armatuck says those are looking great. Cinder almost looking like Derp Dude's friend or pet. That's so funny.
And then of course you could have some
That's
like
actually kind of true. Hey, Moonstar.
have some houses and stuff if you want.
All right, we're gonna do. Maybe I'll choose this time. I'm gonna choose again. Ooh, she's pretty. Pompoof.
Houses and maybe like a little driveway.
It's always lovely. OC Lao. This one's really cool too, actually. Interesting.
Bushes.
Lance, nice.
Another house.
Oh, look, there's Ruth, the OC that we made and then gave it to Captain.
Oh, I love that.
I know, it's so cute. Disliked bug, coffee, olives, and a dirty room. Nice. Liked reading, tea, old movies. Overall, that's so cute. I love it. Very nice, Dahlia. Oh, this one's fun. All right. I think I know who I'm gonna choose. Oh, this one's really cool too. I really like that one. I am gonna do Palm Poop's character because this one just really vibed with me. I really like her hair because it kind of reminds me of Ray's hair. We got a puzzle.
A puzzle?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Palm Poop, are you here?
I got banned in my other Moonstar account. I'm not surprised, but welcome back.
It's a valid reason, Snaz. But yes, favoritism for the hair. Alright, her name is Alice. She's like a nice looking version of Ray. It's kind of funny. Alright, Alice.
Vanishing point, vanishing point. We could even do more.
You should come up with a challenge of make your OC without a sad and dark backstory. That's really funny.
That would be pretty funny.
That'd be pretty funny.
I added this one recently too. This song.
Oh, that one is a good song.
Yeah, it works pretty well. Look.
Sometimes we just gotta find a way to make characters interesting without the use of a sad backstory, huh? I think that's a fun challenge. Fun story challenge. Because, like, even though they may not have a bad backstory, who's to say that maybe in the story they go through suffering, you know? Ooh, I just realized this is not high enough.
Were you drawn out in the frame?
A little bit. It's because, since it's not like an iPad where all I have to do is just move the canvas and it still stays within the same size, like this kind of gets in the way of other things.
Yeah.
Drawing this hair is muscle memory for Christine at this point. Yes, it is. Alright, there we go. There's Arisu. I think I'll go for more of like a... Yeah, that's good. I think that's a bit too much water. We'll go with it. Take some of this. Drag it down to here. Ooh, that one's a good song.
I'm...
Ray cut with a rare smile, yeah. Kind of looks like a Ray hairstyle.
It's actually really fun drawing in this camera lens.
Oh, that's good.
This I'm having a bit more difficulty.
I actually need to be a bit careful with this because this is gonna smudge if I don't let it dry for a little bit. How many OCs will you draw? Let me think. 9, 10, 11. Probably 15.
Not sure if they're all going to be done today, though.
Yeah, not sure. Maybe
15 on a
say
page.
15 on a page, yeah. I would say like maybe I'll do 11 and then we'll check in. I'll say I'll end at 11. Oh, I don't do fan art like Demon Slayer characters or anything like that. I'm more of a I draw OCs type person. Here we go. And then dark brown eyes. Lovely.
I should start adding more like trees and stuff too.
You know what I should do is I should add pupils to all of these. They all don't have any pupils. There we go. Take the same yellow. Put it down here. Alright, there's Alice. Nice and pretty. She's so pretty. Alright. Next one. How much time are we on?
An hour and 1 minute.
Oh, an hour and 1 minute.
Oh, let's see what we got.
Ooh.
How is everybody doing anyway?
Swim
What's
gulp.
up?
This one's
That's
a fun
fun.
one. I like that one. Swim gulp. Are you here? Do we get traditional head pads? I don't know actually. I don't think we know. Do you think it's fair to add length to a real person when drawing them in an anime style? I draw my characters long and the person is a shorty.
It's up to you.
It's up to you, and if you're fine with it, you can ask the person, be like, can I actually draw you with longer legs? Because I prefer that, to draw those. And then just say that they're like short. Is this person here going once, going twice? Swim gulp? Pat Toby as our head pads. Okay, that's a pretty good idea. Swim gulp, are you here? We might have to re-roll. There you are. Awesome. Yippee! Reina. Is this a boy or a girl, by the way? Looks like a girl because of the name. I just don't want to like draw them masculine when they should be more feminine. If it's a girl, okay, great. Maybe I'll use this pen. Yours is the only one that's going to be used with a darker, or at the starting of the darker.
I wonder if this gives anybody school flashbacks.
What, this one? The music?
No, this.
Oh, yeah. I never rode on a bus. No, sorry, I shouldn't say that. I have rode on a bus in field trips, but not like to school or anything.
I don't know if I've ever ridden on the yellow school bus.
Not even for field trips?
Nope. For what field trips?
I didn't know if you had field trips or not growing up.
We can't see.
Ah.
Y'all wanted me to zoom it in. I'm unzooming it because it's gonna cause less stuff. Hi, remember me? I do not, unfortunately. But welcome back. Do you think it's what paint material do you think is best with inking? Huh? What paint material do you think is best with inking? I like to shade with my ink. I'm not sure what you mean.
You mean like using fountain pen ink? I should have calculated with the hair, unfortunately. I'll be fine. her name is Raina.
I saw a little pinned message from Dahlia a little bit ago saying if you don't follow the rules, your post is going to be removed.
Yes.
So, don't forget, you got to put your TikTok or YouTube username in your post or you're going to get your post removed and your character will never be drawn, unfortunately. So if you are Nero, I'm sure the mods are going to remove your post if you don't add your social media username. It looks like most of the other ones are okay. Just follow other people's posts and see how they do it. Abandon Abyss, you need to add your character's name to the post, the text of the post.
You want to keep it consistent. Why isn't this getting dark enough? I would say the only thing that was good about the other brush is that I was able to get like more saturated colors like really quickly. But this one I have to like dab a little bit more.
I don't know, Emma Armatox. You're gonna have to experiment, see what you enjoy the most.
Sometimes it's all about not trying to find the answer, or not trying to get an answer, but finding the answer.
I don't have social media. I don't use none of that. Leander is what you would put in your post. It says add your YouTube username or your TikTok username, depending on what platform you're on.
Alright, so there is Raina. And we'll do 2 more. Ooh, this one's very pretty.
That is nice.
Alright, let's do another roll. Do you ever get scared you'll mess up on the traditional? Oh yeah. I just
I don't think she's scared. You genuinely scared?
I'm not scared, I guess.
She doesn't care if she messes up because she's like, whatever.
Coy.
Coy?
Yep.
That's great.
I guess I would be like, I would kind of get spooked a little bit if I like think I thought I messed up, but then I'll be like, I'll just try to find a way to make that mistake like not a mistake. Awesome, Koi is here, and this is Atsuo. My friends call him Beef. Why do they call him Beef? What's the thing behind that? Should I just call him Beef too here then? I'm very tempted to actually call him Beef.
I might play a little bit of game night tonight. I don't think I'll do
it'll
like
be an
a
event.
whole expedition or anything. How to join the Discord server? You can direct message us on TikTok, and I'll send you the invite. I haven't had my TikTok open though. All right, let me go copy this invite again. So yeah, you can just DM us. And if you're on YouTube, you can go find the invite in the description on our link. Otherwise, if you're on TikTok and you can't see the link on our profile, you can just DM us and ask for the invite.
I'll do
game night with class tomorrow. It's not like we stay up till 3 in the morning doing game night. And class starts at 11. By BTW, what is Art Fight? I keep hearing like everyone mention it. I think it's some online
free event.
Yeah, some online free event where you draw people's stuff.
From what I remember, it's you're in 2 teams and you guys draw each other's OCs and win points that way. And that's all I know about it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I don't do it.
Yeah, I don't do it either. I'd rather draw my own OCs. Except for when I'm doing events like this. Alright, there's Atsuo's drawing done. He has a very interesting color palette, and I'm actually quite excited to do it. So I'm gonna go with an ultramarine blue, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. And I'm thinking I should actually go for more of like a purplish skin tone because it kind of looks like violet. I'm gonna give that a try.
I can't afford to get distracted. Art fight, distraction fight. I got gains in art to make.
Art gains.
Art gains.
Gray. And there we have.
It does seem like a fun event
Yeah.
for people to do.
Alright, our last one for tonight.
Dahlia says, I ain't got time for art fight. Gotta learn. Funny.
Ooh, that one's pretty. Oh, should we choose this one? Should we choose next time? This one's cute, actually. Hold up. She's really cute. Why do I feel like I recognize this?
I feel like
artist?
I've seen this.
I feel like Gab, did you change your username? I feel like you were another username before. Ooh, Obelius. That one's cool.
It's my art
So-
account. I don't know who you are.
I don't. You might
I
need to.
feel like I've seen that character a while back.
Yeah. It's very cool. But like, how do we know you as? Like, because I don't know if I remember you as Gab.
I sent it for a challenge a few months ago. Are you choosing? Are you rolling?
I don't know. I think I'll just roll. Make it fair. Make it all even. How about you roll this time? You roll.
Nah.
Alright, fine, I'll roll. Ah! Let me go towards the top.
Still confused about art fight? We are the wrong people to ask about art fight. I know nothing about it. I've never even been to the website.
Violet was picked.
I used to join a bunch of game nights a while ago. Oh,
What
okay.
Okay. Were you still as Gab as a Discord username? Violet, awesome.
Ooh, that's a cute
Lucky
character.
last
I love
one.
that
That's I've always actually liked
I
this
remember seeing
character.
that one earlier.
Yeah, I really liked it. Her name is Eden. Eden? Eden? Actually, I really like the flower on her head. She's cool. She's like a fiery, like, tough Miki.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I've always been Gab. Okay. Then I will remember you as Gab from now on. Even though you were always Gab. What's this song? Chopsticks?
Da da da.
Here we go. And her name is Eden. Eden. excited to do her tan skin and her long hair.
Do y'all have tips on how to do commissions? Doing commissions is mostly sales, first off. Charge enough that you're excited to do the artwork.
Yeah. Definitely. Also, I wouldn't just say like, oh, comms open and expect people flooding in. That's not really how it works. A lot of the time, sometimes, I mean, a lot of people, they make a social media and they market their art that way. They just post art and they'll just say, okay, my commissions are open. They'll put it in every post where it's like, oh, my commissions are open. Or maybe they'll even post what they did for a commission if they're allowed to.
That doesn't hurt. Like, it's good to market. Marketing yourself to do commissions goes beyond that.
Yeah, it does. I'm just saying as an example, but it's a lot more nuanced than just what I was talking about.
Do you have advice on what platform to post on? The one that you're best at?
Yep.
If you go viral on TikTok, do TikTok. If you're really good at YouTube, do YouTube. If you have a big Twitter, do Twitter. It's if your Instagram does well, lean into your strengths, I would say. You know, if you're really good at making short form content, lean into short form content. If you're good at making long form, if you do well on Instagram, don't just go somewhere because it's popular. Do what you're
good at.
Do it you're good at. Lean into your strengths.
All right. Here's our OC haul.
Ooh, fun.
I think this turned out really good.
Do I have my water brush pen thing?
I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do shipping. Are we gonna do shipping?
Oh, I'm not. You can. I don't know where my water brush pen thing went.
I'll do a quick one. These two are fun. 7 and 11.
I don't like shipping people's characters without consent.
That's true. I mean more as like friends, not necessarily romantic. I would say like these two would be pretty good friends. Number 1 and number 9. These two would definitely be partners in crime. Well, these two are fun. Those ones are fun as well. Applejack, 7-Eleven at like the store. I guess so. These two would be great friends. Number 5 and number 8. They look like they have the same energy. I like them. Applejack? We're not doing any more OCs now tonight, so if you submit it, we won't be doing it. You can submit next time when we do it, which I don't know when we're gonna do it, but here you go. Hi, Applejackos. Oh, you're so cute. I just want to knead your head. Okay. Applejack likes a cereal. Yep. He was named after cereal.
Big baby.
He smells so good. Look at your cute little chocolate beans.
Yeah. So cute.
He's got like brown, dark brown, and a bit of reddish. Oh, so quirky. I find that there are 2 cat boys. Oh yeah, there are 2 cat boys, aren't there? 7 and 10. It's funny.
You're so sweet.
Where are you gonna upload the drawing? Actually, I forgot to actually upload this one. I'll upload these both onto our live demos. I forgot to upload this one, and I was like, oh, it's kind of awkward uploading now, but I'll upload these both because this was from last session. But yeah, I'll do it on our Discord server.
Chill, Applejack.
Thank you, Say. Sai? Sil? Sorry, can't read. Thank you. You can serve fan art. Maddie says. Matty. Wow!
Oh, wow.
8! My
That is very fun.
Maddie, oh, sorry, Ray and Maddie style, that's a treat. Ooh! Ugh, I love it. She's so cool! Very nice. She looks very good in your style.
What is,
Oh yeah, Loud, draw Minji, Ginny's character. That'd be so cool. Is it Ginny's character? Because that's the only Minji I know, or maybe that's someone else, and that's kind of awkward. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I actually forgot to date this one. Wait a second. Oh, I used the rough side, and I'm using the smooth side on this one, unless it's the same.
Interesting. Good.
Oh yes, this is Minji. She's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, Ginny commissioned you? Oh, sweet. Can't wait to see that. If you post on
How
ArtShare.
are your watercolors so behaved? Practice.
Practice. Not using too much water is definitely a big tip that I have. Is I make sure that my brush isn't sopping wet, and I make sure I have enough pigment. So I need it to do what it needs to do.
Yes.
I'll be early next time. Yeah. Hey, Kiki.
Yeah, experiment a lot, practice,
Mm-hmm.
learn art
Fart?
fundamentals, you know,
Art fundamental.
the usual.
Mm-hmm. Which we teach. Mr. Clean says, you know who I'm still in love with? Barnacle. You mean the OC Barnacle that we gave away?
That's great.
Fartamentals. That's
Fartamentals.
funny. That's funny. Hey, that's always good, Kiki. I'm glad that you got caught up in the drawing. Find a man, like Barnacle, huh?
I feel like it would be a good idea to make some like fisheye lenses, right?
Yeah?
And put like different squares and draw different shots inside of them.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually really good, really cool practice.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Oh. This is what Colton did. I really like that one. That one looks really good.
During our little live stream,
Mhm.
45-degree angle fisheye lens of a school bus, and then some other grids that I never really did anything with.
Those are fun. I actually really like those. Send me a picture of that so I can use it for my
Of
homework.
this one?
Yeah. Just of this page.
Sure.
Where can I submit my OCs for y'all to join next time? It will be an OC submissions in our Discord channel.
Yes, it would be an OC submission.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, Gab's OC is super cute. I would love to draw them next time, sometime. Don't have Discord? Oh, that's okay. Usually if you make friends here and you really want to participate, you can ask someone to post it for you in the Discord.
That was fun.
I think art is like modern day magic. It's really a martial art. Because it's a lot of discipline and practice. But it's also fun. Hey, Lucaria. Well, you want to wrap up, Colton?
Sure, we can.
We'll probably do a little bit of Roblox tonight, but not an event, but just more like hang out a bit. 'Cause I'm kind of in the mood for it too. What should we have for dinner tonight? Should we have what we bought earlier at Costco?
Maybe so.
Raviolis?
If I were to do another school bus, I would probably have it like...
Ooh, I can't wait to see that, Kiki. My drawings are improving a lot now. That's awesome. We might. It's not necessarily set in stone yet, but we might. But yeah, if you are new here and you are wondering how do we get this good. How do you get to draw effortlessly? We actually do have a school. It's called Anime Art School.
Yes.
And you can go and check that out on our profile, or you can go to drawanime.com. That is where you'll find all of our classes, stuff like that. Huh? Do you feel a kitty?
No, I heard something.
Huh. Feed yourself something nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have
Wow.
we do have an online school. You can learn all the fundamentals of art, get a lot better.
Perspective, anatomy, figure
Yep.
drawing, clothing drawing, anime characters and heads.
Yacht,
You name it.
expressions, all kinds of fun stuff.
Have a nice dinner and weekend. Thank you, Jenny.
There's another shot with a school bus.
Oh, that's so cool. Love it.
Kind of fun little one.
I really like that.
I'm in the middle of making a YouTube video on how to construct perspective grids like these. You know, fancy 5-point perspective grids. That kind of stuff. Ooh, that's a fun one there.
Yeah. That is really cool. Thank you, Dahlia. What's for dinner tonight? Not yet. I don't know yet.
I don't actually know what's for dinner.
We'll have to decide after.
Yeah.
I never made jambalaya before.
Did you not?
No. Yeah, you did miss the OC drawing blueberry. But there'll be more to come in the future.
What's your homework this week, anyways?
My homework this week is to draw 10 to 20 robot-like people
Mm-hmm.
and put a grid behind it.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. You can try it if you want. Thank you, Sil. That's how you pronounce it. Should I make more drawings of Barnacle? If he is the love of your life, then yes, absolutely. You gotta prove it with your work.
Yeah, he's really the love of your life. There's a little Toby behind us.
Toby. So here's the interesting thing for all my OCs. They've always been picked the first time I put them in. Oh, that's interesting, Artemis.
Interesting. Except for this one.
It's like the streak got lost. Toby?
Where do you put the horizon line if you're in the sky? The horizon line's always going to be level with your eye. Have you ever ridden in an airplane and you look out the window and you can still see the horizon?
Even Toby's like,
Are you yapping? What are you meowing about?
are you hungry?
Are you hungry?
I have to feed them dinner soon.
Are you hungry?
What do you have to say to chat? What do you have to say to chat? You have something to say? Say it to my face. You won't. Ah. What do we do for Denny's? You want to make something, heat something up or whatever?
We have
Chitin spook.
we have that chicken pot pie.
Toby 2025. For some reason I read that Toby as student Toby. Student Toby's doing really well.
We got chicken pot pie. We got
Bro, I got so much Applejack hair on me.
ravioli. We got orange chicken. We got I guess a bunch of.
What do you want? You want like ravioli or something, don't you?
Well, yeah, it's because it's
Let's
my.
do it.
Okay,
Sure. You can go do that.
sure.
I've been really enjoying drawing these grids.
It's up to you, but do you want to just keep drawing?
I could, honestly.
And I can
Chat,
just start making
does
dinner?
anybody want to learn how to draw some sick fisheye grids while Christina makes dinner? I don't really, I was expecting a text from my mom and I got one and, it looks like that's probably going to be the last of the news for the night.
Okay.
We're probably not gonna hear anything back till the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Gonna play Animal Crossing after stream. Nice. Yeah, one of my grandpas is in the hospital. So I was just waiting to hear back tonight if there was going to be any news, but it looks like we probably won't hear any news till tomorrow morning. Gonna play Animal Crossing. That's fun. Barney Cow. All right. Switch. I want new music though, dude. I'm so sick of. Like, when is some new music coming out? I'm so sick of listening to the same stuff.
What do you think of my dress?
That's pretty.
Anyways, I'll be making dinner.
Thank you, chat. We could draw some grids traditionally. I don't know. I'm just gonna like brain rot a little bit. I'm probably gonna wait till Christina finishes dinner and then get back to working on my YouTube video and stuff. Christina will probably finish the set of the last 4 of these sometime. I don't know. Whoa, sorry. I just hit the mic. It is a pretty dress. Yeah, this is what I drew on stream today for funsies. Oh, dang, dude, this brush is sick. Do you post these live streams anywhere? We are actually live on YouTube as well right now. And they all go up as VODs. And you can rewatch any of our past live streams as many times as you want. I gotta put some of this watercolor stuff away. Howie. Do a stream where Colton draws our OCs. I actually did in the past. Like, kind of. I did a Pretty Boy boot camp. We could probably find it. I drew this one. I drew this one. Kiba. And I drew this one. And then I drew all these, but these weren't OCs. These were just my anime head practice. I drew Miki a bunch of times. There's Abby. There's more Miki. That was from, this was Pretty Boy Boot Camp. And then these were Christina's. Funny. Damien, yeah. Damien, Julian, and Kiba. Alright, chat. You're probably familiar with 1-point perspective, where you have a horizon line and a vanishing point, and your lines, you know, come out like this. And you draw a box, right? So you can just draw a box. All these ones are horizontal. Those ones are vertical. And we've got boxes like this, right? Here's a box up here. Like that. So that's like 1 point. Right? By the way, this vanishing point, that's your Z vanishing point. Can't really see it that well. Maybe I'll do this. Z vanishing point. Here's your horizon line. And here is your boxes. Sloppy boxes, but boxes nonetheless. There you go. 1-point perspective. 2-point perspective. You actually start looking over this way more. And you have your horizon line. And you have your X on your right. And your Z. So the vanishing point in 1-point perspective is one of the vanishing points in 2-point perspective. So what you get is, let me draw the perspective lines like this. Right? There's your grid lines. Here's your verticals. And a box on this would look like this, right? There's a 2-point perspective box. So we've heck is my Rubik's Cube at? Here it is. Right? Here's 1 point perspective, like this. You can see here's this box right here, that box right there, right? 1 point perspective. We look to the right, the box rotates like this. So 1 point perspective, 2 point perspective. And we're looking over between Z and X. 3 point perspective would basically be a similar thing, right? We've got a top or a bottom vanishing point. We've got a left vanishing point, and we've got a right vanishing point. So this would be Z. Let's just write this out here. Z, which is our 1 point. X, which is our 2nd point. And here is our Y on the top. And so a grid is basically going to look like this. Right? There's our perspective grid, and a box would look like this in 3 point perspective. There we go. And let's draw that box. Like that. So we've got Z, we've got X, and we've got Y. So 1 point perspective is like this, 2 point perspective is like this, 3 point perspective is like this, right? And so how do these all tie together? Well, there's actually this grid, and the grid looks like this. We've got our Y-axis, Z vanishing point in the middle. Here is Z. That is the 1 point perspective. We've got X vanishing point. That is the X of the 2 point perspective. If we go the opposite direction, we have 2 point perspective again on the opposite side. Over here, here is X. We go up, here's the vanishing point of our Y, our 3 point perspective, Y. And then on the bottom, we have Y again. So we have this kind of plus sign looking deal. Y, Y, X, X, and Z in the middle. And then what we get is we get like this circle. It circles all of them. Just like this. There's a circle around it. Yippee! Z. We can put some vanishing points in here. Y. So what happens is, when we look up, we're basically looking at this, right? If I draw some Krinz cubes in here, I would have a box that looks like this. So I'm looking up. I look up more, I have a box that looks like this. I look all the way up, I see the bottom of the box. I'm looking up at it. So I come back down to the middle, I'm looking at the front of the box. So this is what's happening, right? That happens to our right as well. Here, check this out. 2 point perspective. Right in here. There's my 2 point perspective that I drew up here. Z and X. Z and X. You come over here more. I've rotated the box more that direction. You come over here. I've rotated the box more that direction. Just like that. All right. So I've done this. Front of the box. So this is actually a 180-degree field of vision. This is straight up, right? I am looking straight up. Down here, I am looking down, straight down. Like this camera right here. It's looking straight down, right? This is my left, and then this is my right. So if I just fill in those, right? And this is the crazy thing, right? Front, what is a cube made of? It's made of a bunch of 90-degree angles, right? So it's like if I'm looking straight, right? Like this, you see my arm out, and I look up, right? What angle is that, right? If I'm looking straight and then I look up, that's a 90-degree angle, right? Up 90 degrees, straight, down 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees to my up, 90 degrees to my left, 90 degrees to my right, and 90 degrees down. So like I'm looking straight, up here I'm looking up, down here I'm looking down, I'm looking left, I'm looking right. So there would be a cube right here, right? Here's, now what's half of 90? Chat, do you know what half of 90 is? 45. 45, that's half. So we would have half of a rotated cube, right? We're literally taking this Rubik's Cube and we're going 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 45, 0, 0, 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 45 degrees, 0 degrees. So in between, we're going to have 22 and a half, right? Because half of 45 is 22 and a half. So it'd probably look something like that. So we're going to come in here, and we're going to draw 1 to 3, 22 and a half. And then, what do we get? Right, we have, what was I at? 0. Oops. Right? Crap. I don't want to mess this up, then I'd have to solve it. Okay. 0, 22 and a half, 45. What's another half? What's 45 plus 22 and a half? 67 and a half. So this one right here is going to be 67 and a half. So we're taking this cube and rotating it up and back and down and back, right? And so guess what? It happens the same way on this side. We've got our 22 and a half degree cube. These are not quite accurate, but whatever. We've got our 45 degree, which is half and half. It's halfway rotated. And then we've got our 67.5 degree rotated cube. So there we go. We have taken this cube and we've flipped it to this 90 degrees. We've flipped it up 90 degrees. We flipped it down 90 degrees. And we flipped it to the left 90 degrees. And now, towards the edges, we can go like this. We're going to do both. We're going to flip it to the right and up at the same time, which makes it look like this, right? So if I flip it 90 degrees, because remember, this edge of my circle is 90 degrees away from the center. So if I flip this up 90 degrees, what happens? I get a cube that looks like this up here. Pretty sick, right? 90 degrees. So what we're really doing is this. We're rotating it 90 degrees around the edge. And so down in here, we'd get the 22 and a half. We'd get the 67 and a half, depending which way you're going, right? It's really just a 1, 2, 3, 4, a quarter of a turn. Right? The Rubik's Cube is helpful, right? These things are goated. And check this out. You can see right through it. Green. Transparent. You can see right through it. But anyways, here's another one, right? 45 degrees. Boom. This one, 45 degrees. These are all going to be 45 degrees, right? This is actually a 45 degree line coming out right here. This one, 45 degrees again. What do you know? Check it out. That's sick. And then, of course, we've got these. And I'm going to draw it maybe a little bit faster just so I can get through all these. There we go. You know, let's go like this. And let's go like this. That's actually kind of wrong. There we go. And there's that one. And sorry if you're drawing along and I'm going really fast. And there's that one. Look, we've taken the cube. Look at this, guys. Look at this, all right? We've taken the cube. We've brought it up. We've brought it down. We've brought it to the left. We've brought it to the right. And we bring it around town. Bring it around town, right? We've done that. We've done the thing where they used to blow bubbles in SpongeBob. So anyways, what happens in between these? Well, right here is 45. And so we can take this and we're going to go and draw an arc through the middle down to there. And we're going to draw an arc through the middle down to there. And we're going to do the same thing with our X's on the left and on the right. Like this. There we go. And through this one. Just like that. Right? So these come. I was wondering when those curved lines were going to come up. Yes, this is 5-point perspective, also known as a fisheye camera lens. So we're going to get curvature. And the reason that you have curvature is because things go up, up, and away, and then when they come back down, they get closer to you, and then they pass by you, and they go down, and they get further away again, right? So when they get close, finally notice that the lines match up. Yes, when they get close, it gets big. When it gets far, it gets small. So anyways, right here, check out what this is, right? This is the 45 degree and the 45 degree. So what do you get right here? You get this box right here. And because this is fisheye perspective, we've got to follow our curved lines. This one's straight, this one's straight. These ones are curved. This one's curved. Actually, that one's straight, sorry. This one's curved. And there is our 45 degree box at an angle, aka 3-point perspective. There's this one right here. We'll draw the other side. We got the line coming out. This comes down, just like this. This comes back. Because remember, our vanishing point is on the right, so we're bringing this down. Our curved grid kind of looks like this, right? It kind of like curves like that. And this one curves down like this. And then we've got one that curves on, let's make that lead nice and long. We've got one that curves on this side and curves on that side. Zoop. And zoop. Curves like that. And like that. And that. And that, right? So this is the crazy thing, right? This is the crazy thing. Curved linear perspective, right? That's exactly right. Right? What did we do up here? 1-point perspective. Where is 1-point perspective? Right there. Crap, it's focusing on my hand. How do I do this? Maybe I'll just go like that, right? 1-point perspective. Z-axis, right there. 2-point perspective. Where is 2-point perspective? Z and X. So 2-point perspective, right there. And you know why they're not curved in 1 and 2-point perspective? It's because it's simplified to make it easier. So you actually just make the line straight instead of curved. It's called linear perspective. It's because it uses straight lines. This is curved linear perspective because it uses curved lines. Whereas 3-point perspective, right, is up here in this corner. Why? We got Z, we got X, and we got Y. So 1-point perspective is in the middle. And now check this out, right? If I rotate this page and flip it, we still have 2-point perspective right here. 3-point perspective. 2-point perspective. Except it's just up and down instead of left and right, right? So let's continue drawing in a little bit of our boxes, right? So here's another intersection. So let's just go like this. There we go. There's that box, 3-point perspective. There's this box right here. On the 45-degree mark as well. And so I never even finished drawing this box. What the heck? There we go. So we've put in our corners. It's literally like solving a Rubik's Cube. You got your corners. No, I'm kidding. But so this is the 45-degree, right? So we've gone like this. And then we've gone woo, 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 like that, right? That's literally what we've done with this cube. And then you're going to have your in-betweens, right? So this one is going to be a little bit of the left, a little bit of the bottom, and a lot of the front. This one's going to be the same, right? A lot of the front, and then a little bit of your sides. And this one's going to be the same way. Again, I'm drawing really messy right now because it's kind of fast. But there we go. And then we're going to draw a little bit of that, a lot of the front, and a little bit of the sides. So we've got those cubes, those ends, right? So we're going boop, 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 boop. It's like a little exercise, right? And then it goes all the way. And so again, we got this one on the end. What are we going to see? We're going to see a lot of the sides like this. And then we're going to see a little bit of the front like that. And then we're going to do that with all 4 of these, right? And it's going to be following along this 45-degree line because I'm on my 45-degree angle, right? And so we've got this. And these are going back toward my vanishing points. And there's that. And, Chad, I'm literally just using you to practice these because I don't want to do them. This is going down. And there. That's a horrible one. Oh my gosh, let me redraw that. Where's my eraser? All right, let's try that again. So we're going to go up. There's my side. This is my X. There's that and that. That's a little bit better. There we go. And then this one down here, we'll just go. There we go. There's that one there. Oh, look at that, right? And then, of course, what we're going to get here is we're going to get a 45-degree up and a little bit tilted. So what do you see here? What is this shape? It's like a little diamond. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw that diamond. There's that diamond. And now we're just going to fill in the rest of our box. Like that. And so let's draw that diamond on all of these. There's the diamond. There we go. Where's the diamond here? There's we go. There we go. And then the diamond on this side, right, would look like that. So there's a lot of boxes to draw because it has a bunch of rotations to go through. Can this fisheye perspective translate to different objects and squares? Yes, anything could be in a fisheye lens. Boxes are just are the simplest to study and learn. But essentially, like what I did earlier was I did like a little scene in a fisheye with a bus. But you can do more. Mostly I just practice boxes right now. But you can definitely do more objects, environments, and worlds and stuff. It's just the boxes really show you the perspective. But there you go. So that, like, this is the crazy thing, right? In the middle here. Now, all right. So I want to talk a little bit about 1 point perspective. Keep it within 50 degrees, right? What do you mean 50 degrees? What is 50 degrees, right? 50 degrees, right? So this is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. So this distance is 180, right? So if I go up 25 degrees, say here, and I go down 25 degrees, say here, 1 point perspective is going to start breaking once you get outside of this area right here, right? So let's go 50, 25, 25. So let's just draw like a little rectangle, right? 1 point perspective is going to start getting really distorted, really deformed if you start going outside of this cube. That's actually has to do with the cone of vision and distortion when it comes to linear perspective. And then, of course, 2 point perspective, right? So let's just say 1 point. 2 point perspective is going to be, you know, within this area over here. So let's just put a little 2 there. 2 point perspective is also, you know, going to be within, like, you know, this area here. So we put a little 2 in that one. I kind of drew out a frame. 3 point perspective is kind of in this area. And remember, this is curvilinear. So in reality, they would be straight lines. But this is actually where they lie, right? So let's just say that's 3. Right, we've got 3. We've got 3. We've got, you know, 3. 3 point, you know, point. So if you've ever wondered, like, how this stuff works, this is actually where 1, 2, and 3 point perspective come from. So, you know, you look up at something. This is actually 2 point again right here, right? But it's not between Z and X. It's between Z and top Y. So, you know, this right here is like 2 point. And down here, we've got 2 point again. So 1 point's in the middle, 2 point, 2 point, 2 point, 2 point, 3 point, 3 point, 3 point, 3 point. And again, 3 point perspective is like a simplification of this because it's easier to draw straight lines than curved lines. And so if you ever had difficulty understanding what this is, so if you ever see anything that's called, like, that says like a 30 degree vanishing point, it just means you go 30 degrees out from Z and you put a point there and you bring your lines from it. Or if you hear like a 60 degree cone of vision, it means that you have basically a circle, right? Like you have your little fisheye grid that looks like this, and you've got your lines that go over it like that, like that, like this, like that, right? Z in the middle. A 60-degree cone of vision would just mean you come out 30 degrees. You come out, maybe it's about halfway, 30 degrees, and you just drop a circle there because it's a cone, right? So it's a circular shape. It kind of looks like an eye in a way. 60-degree cone of vision. And if you ever see in a video game, you have your field of view, your FOV, how many degrees it is. Like, a lot of people will play it like 60-degree FOV. That's this. And then if you go to a 90-degree field of vision, it would be between, say, Z and X. If you have a 100-degree field of vision, it's even wider. So you see really right. Have you ever played Minecraft, right? And you increased or decreased your field of vision? You're just spreading it and going back in like this. All right, awesome. She says dinner's almost ready. I'm gonna have to wrap up soon. But this is stuff that like literally they never teach in perspective craft classes. Like, I don't know why they don't teach it. I think a lot of people don't know it. I learned it from Gene, and I learned it from like various places on the internet. But this stuff is super interesting. So keep it within 50 degrees. I don't remember what 2-point perspective was. I think it was like 60 degrees or something. And then I think 3-point perspective was also within 60-degree cone of vision before you start like breaking it. And by breaking it, I literally mean if you're outside of your cone of vision, you're gonna start getting boxes that like look like this. Have you ever tried to draw a city and you did like this on accident and it looked really weird, and it's like, oh, here's my street and here's my street and, you know, my windows, and there's a door, and there's more buildings in the background going down there. Have you ever tried to draw a city and it looked like that? We take a picture of the whole page and post it with the OC drawings? Yeah. Do you have a video about this specifically? No, but I'm building one on YouTube. But a video about this specifically, kind of yes, because this is actually being recorded on YouTube, and YouTube saves all of your live streams. So if you want to go to our YouTube channel at Draw Anime Academy, I started pretty late into the stream, but you can actually rewatch this stream and rewind it as much as you want. I taught everything from 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, how they end up on the 5-point perspective grid. Really, really interesting stuff. So if you ever want to draw like really cool perspective shots where you're drawing like in curved perspective, like, you know, maybe there's like a person in the room right here, and here's their shoulders and their body. There's their foot and their foot. This is how you would do that kind of perspective. Right, and the windows would look like this, and they'd follow this crazy curved lines, and you're just like, I don't know where the heck to put these lines. What the heck? This drawing right here, all it is, this is my bottom Y vanishing point. This is my bottom Y vanishing point. I'm on the bottom of the grid. Here's my Z. Here's my top Y. Here's my left X, right X is over here. And so on this grid, I would actually be right about here. So there's actually more to this grid, I'm sorry to say. This comes out like this. And then there's these lines that come out like this. This makes it really confusing, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Right? There we go. It is kind of scary. But once you understand it, I don't know if I have any like really fisheye drawings or anything. Once you understand it, like this is behind you, right? You know, so this right here is actually, you know how like this, let's just say, where's my red side? Here it is. You rotate it 90 degrees. All that it's doing is it's going past 90 and you're seeing the back of it. So you would actually start to see another box over here like this. And it would follow these grid lines, right? Because remember, your lines going up and down are your Y lines. So if we need another grid line outside of the circle, you'd come out and around and connect back to Y. It kind of looks like a magnetic field like this. See? Like that. My Z is still going that way. So it would basically look like that. Actually, it would come outwards, but so what's really happening is you're basically going like this. You're flipping over 90 and you're actually starting to see the back of the box. You're going past 90. And so this little sliver is actually the back of the box. It's the opposite side of Z. So if you, what's that? Awesome. So anything outside of your circle, because remember, right? The edge of your circle is 90 degrees. What happens if you go past 90 degrees? You go 91 degrees, 92 degrees, 93 degrees, 94 degrees, right? So here we go. 0 degrees, 45 degrees, 90 degrees, over 90 degrees. See what I'm saying? So outside of the circle is going to be over 90 degrees, but you're still going up and down with your Y, right? You're still going up and down. So it just, these kind of come out and connect down. And then these ones from X come out and connect around X. Oh, they come out and they connect to the bottom like this. And they kind of look like these crazy magnetic field lines that go around like that. Right? And there's that, and this still comes out, and there we go. So the way that I drew this is, here's the edge of my circle right here. These buildings are actually beyond 90 degrees, right? My circle's like here, and these buildings are beyond it. So I'm actually seeing this side of the building. It's almost like I'm looking behind me. But yeah, it's kind of crazy stuff. And don't even get me started on this grid. I'm just gonna scare everybody. No, I'm gonna scare everybody before we end the live.
Sure.
You want to see a really scary grid? I'll tell you about it in later on chat.
Oh, lovely circle. Perspective jump scare.
Oh, hell nah.
That's a scary grid, ain't it?
Artemis says, it's a funky watermelon, right? Right?
Yes. That's
That's what Colton just did.
Actually, no, I shouldn't have brought that line out. Oops. Pretend that line's not there. There we go. That grid right there is the grid that I used here. That's the grid I used here. It's just the same thing. It's just 45 degrees. It's not actually that scary. It's just a grid built off of,
45 more.
instead of this, it's this. My fisheye grid is built off of this angle rather than that angle, and I'll explain it another time. But on that, we'll wrap it up. That was a fun little thing. If you enjoyed this, you can go rewatch the VOD or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner and find the kitties and enjoy them thoroughly.
Need them.
All right, everybody, and please post that with the OCs.
Yes.
Sure, I will take a picture of it right now.
Take a picture of those ones too, actually, if you can.
And I'll also just take a picture of these two. This perspective is like super cool. This is the kind of perspective that everybody gatekeeps, and I'm not gonna gatekeep it at all. I'm determined not to gatekeep. Take pictures of these. Both of these?
Yeah, both of those.
Alright.
I am determined to have a lot of these pages and post them and have them on our wall for
A con?
a con. Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Oh no, those were from last time that I never posted. So yeah, I'm having Colton post them.
What do we want it in?
Live demo.
Live demos. Here we go, and there we go. All right. Bye. I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna head out. Bye, everybody. I will have a good dinner.
Have a good dinner for you guys too.
I said I will have a good dinner.
I know. I'm saying it for them. not
Yes,
for
you guys have a good time thinking about me eating dinner. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And I'll catch you later, YouTube as well. See ya.